Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Erin and I make videos about whatever I want to make videos about. As well as commentary, I'm also a singer and songwriter, so that's another aspect to who I am and what I do. In this video, I just wanted to turn on the camera and talk about social media and just some feelings that I've been having for years now towards social media and where I'm at in terms of my usage of it or lack thereof. So I think first of all, I love social media. I enjoy using it, but it's just become increasingly addictive, and this is something I'm sure a lot of us, if not most of us, experience, is the constant mind-numbing doom scrolling that we do, and it's like you're not in control, and I don't like that. I think that for me, I've had a lot of back and forths about whether I should delete my social media. For me, social media is TikTok, X or Twitter, Snapchat. Well, I've not been on Snapchat in a long time. Instagram. So TikTok, X, Instagram. I think those are the three main ones. Each one has certain things I like and don't really like. I deleted my Instagram account last year because I found myself following people that didn't really care about me genuinely, or I didn't really have a deep relationship with, or any relationship with. People from like primary school, people from just random events I went to who were so open, like so aware of my life, and they didn't need to be, so I didn't need to be so aware of their life either. So yeah, it just became noisy. And also because I've been trying to heal from a lot of things, I was following people, or had following mutuals of people who reminded me of things that I was trying to move past. And so I decided to delete that account, and honestly it helped a lot because I just don't know what everyone else is doing, and everyone else doesn't know what I'm doing, and I think that's supposed to be the way things are. I think it's important for everyone to have some privacy and mystery to the inner workings of their life, and then each person should choose who they share their inner life with. I think that that's super important. But then it just felt a bit quiet and lonely and boring, not having all of that information coming at me anymore. So I created another Instagram account, but then on this Instagram account, which is the one that I made, actually no, I created two different ones. So before I had that one Instagram account, then I created two. The first one is just for music because, as I said, I'm a singer, songwriter, poet, writer, dancer. I do a lot of creative things, and I know in this age it's just super important to have an online presence as an artist. So I said, okay, I'm going to create one just for business. I'll call it business. And on that account, I don't follow anyone except my sisters, a couple of cousins, and yeah, I think that's it. And then on the other account, which is what I call my networking account, I created that because I noticed that there was no in between. It was like if I would go to an event, right, and I meet someone cool that I would like to stay in touch with, I don't necessarily want to give them my number, but then I also don't want to never have contact with them again. So I was like, okay, I'll create this networking Instagram account so that I can still stay in touch with them. We can follow each other, but I'm just not going to post on that account. And I think it's been working out fine so far. It's just that on that networking account, I found myself then starting to follow people that I just didn't need to be following, like so many different celebrities, and it just became noisy and it started to feel like the old initial Instagram account that I had deleted. So I had to kind of cut back on my following, just kind of filter through and unfollow anyone that wasn't really adding value to my life. But one thing that social media has made me realize is about myself is that I'm not, well, especially before when I still was active, I wasn't very comfortable with my life, with my life, the reality of my life. Things like just being in silence and just sitting down in silence felt so uncomfortable for me. And I just found myself constantly watching other people live their lives and not really paying attention to mine. And it was a form of escapism for me. And I just really had to sit down and think, is this all worth it? And I also think that social media kind of crept into my my sense of self, because when you see all these trends and you see all these hot takes and you see all these people telling you how you should live your life, everyone thinks they are the guru, the wisest sage on every topic. And so everyone is sharing their opinion the way I'm sharing my opinions. But then it gets to a point where you wonder, who should I listen to? And what do I really want? And I think that when you have the noise of social media, it doesn't allow you to pause and ask those important questions. So I decided, this was maybe last week or 2 weeks ago, I decided to delete the apps from my phone, and including YouTube. YouTube is another silent one that people overlook because it's not the same functionality as the other ones, Instagram, TikTok, X. YouTube is different, but I think YouTube is just as bad, if not maybe a bit worse, because it's kind of covert. It's not as obvious. But YouTube is like one video after the next, and I found that I was struggling to even sit through a whole video through from beginning to the excuse me from beginning to the end without skipping to the next video. And with YouTube Shorts, I was so upset when they introduced YouTube Shorts, because for me, YouTube was kind of the good social media platform. Then they had to introduce Shorts, and now it's just like all the other ones. Short form content is king, and so they had to ruin YouTube with Shorts. And hey, I just want to share my journey as I navigate a life free from constant consumption of social media. And I want to also call out to anyone else out there who is considering going on a similar journey or on a similar journey to come. Let's do it together. And I think my tummy just rumbled, so I don't know if you heard that, but I think I want to document this journey for myself because it will keep me accountable. I've tried to do this so many times, you guys. I've tried to quit social media so many times, and I failed. And I failed a lot of times. And I think it's because I didn't have any accountability. So by me documenting this journey, I hope to have that level of accountability, because now I'm showing the whole world what I'm trying to do. And so it's like, oh, if I don't stick to what I'm saying, then there are consequences to that. It's not big consequences. I mean, you guys won't come and beat me or anything, but it's just still the fact that you're watching and you know this. So yeah, um I've been off social media for a while, for like maybe a week now. Um Especially because I've had multiple deadlines to face in my work, in my studies. So I've had to really just put away the distractions. And I feel so good, you guys. Like, I feel so good. My mind feels clearer. I'm journaling again. I'm spending time with God again. I'm reading again. I'm really just present. And I think that's something that no one can really gift to you. It's something you have to take for yourself, the gift of being present in your life. So yeah, I have gone on a couple of times, I will be honest, and I'm not perfect. It's not like I'm completely just off it. However, it has reduced, my use of it has reduced significantly in the past, I'll say, month or so. I think what my goal is to actually go a certain amount of days, maybe 30 days, with no YouTube. And I mean YouTube in the sense of entertainment. I don't mean for like tutorials or learning something. I don't mean that. I mean no YouTube for entertainment. Like I'm just watching random videos of cats or hot takes or celebrity gossip or XYZ. No, I'm watching to learn something. So no YouTube, no Instagram, in the sense of consuming. I don't need to be consuming anything on Instagram, frankly speaking. And I think my focus is actually to become a creator on there as opposed to a consumer. And the same with TikTok, to be a creator rather than a consumer. X, I believe I deactivated my Twitter account a couple of weeks ago. I might have reactivated it, so yeah, but I've not been on X in a while. So for those 4 platforms, to not go on them, period, like at all, with the exception of YouTube for entertainment, and the others with the exception of posting content and creating. So that's my goal, that's my ideal. I don't know when I would get to that point, but I think I will. I think that's where I'm headed. And hey, if you want to come along on the journey, you're welcome. Come. I'm going to make more videos like this about my thoughts on social media because they run deep. I have a lot of deep thoughts about social media that I want to share. But for now, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next video. And I've posted some really cool and interesting videos before this one. So if you're new to this channel, feel free to stick around, get comfortable, watch my old videos and get to know me a bit better. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Don't forget to like this video if you enjoyed this topic or you just enjoyed seeing my beautiful face. And I will see you in the next video. Toodles!